We're here today at the Scripps Seaside Forum in beautiful La Jolla. This location has won numerous awards for its architecture, but the real scene stealer here are the panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean and the beautiful San Diego coastline. We're going to be speaking with premier real estate agent Arlo Nugent about what's trending in the San Diego marketplace, what the La Jolla lifestyle has to offer, and how his background sets him apart from the rest. We're also going to get a glimpse into one of his fabulous luxury listings. Let's not wait any longer. Let's go hear what Arlo has to say now. I am joined by real estate expert and the man that San Diego Magazine calls the best five-star real estate agent in town, Mr. Arlo Nugent.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I mean, we're getting a little upstaged by the Pacific Ocean, but we'll do our best.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
So I introduced you as the man that was voted San Diego Magazine's five-star real estate agent. What does that mean? What does it mean to be a five-star real estate agent?
It's very humbling. It means that my clients took time out of their day to fill out a survey, send it into San Diego Magazine, and let people know what kind of a job I did for them.
That's incredible because people nowadays are so busy.
Right.
Yeah, and you have five-star ratings, I have to say, all over the internet. Every time I looked you up,
yeah.
five-star, five-star.
Yeah.
Well-deserved title.
Thank you so much.
So as an expert in the marketplace in San Diego, in the luxury market specifically, tell us what's going on in San Diego, what's trending?
So we're seeing very, very high demand, and we're still seeing low supply, which is really pushing prices up, even in the high-end luxury market. People know that this is the place to be. There's a lot to like about San Diego, especially La Jolla. Properties are going on the market, seeing a lot of activity, and they're going usually at asking price or more.
We know that there's low inventory, but there must be enough inventory for buying and selling to happen because there's a lot of activity right now.
There is, but it's still very off-center, if that makes sense, and that's what continues pushing those prices up. Now, the interesting thing is as neighbors are seeing what other homes are selling for, they start thinking, I didn't really plan on moving, and quite frankly, I don't know where I'm going, but if my neighbor just got that for his house, that means my house must be worth even more.
Right.
So it's interesting because now we're starting to see more inventory, but it still hasn't caught up with demand.
What about the coastal areas? I know the coast is such a desirable community to live in, all the way from Coronado up, even through Oceanside at this point.
Absolutely.
Tell us about how that's affecting the coastal properties.
The same thing, because there's consumer confidence and people are hearing in the news. What they hear in the news is more on a macro level, and that's just what a strong market we have right now. So on a micro level, when people hear that, even on the high end, they're still thinking strong market, consumer confidence, high prices.
This is a lifestyle and luxury show. We're here in La Jolla, the pinnacle of a beautiful lifestyle and fabulous luxury. What does it mean to live in La Jolla?
To live in La Jolla, you can get on a bicycle, you can go right down to the beach, hang out, and then you can ride up to the village. You can go to places like Eddie V's, George's, just amazing, just panoramic views all the way up and down the coast. We've got a new restaurant that just opened, Duke's. It's the first one on mainland. The other one is in Hawaii. It's basically a permanent vacation is the way I tell people.
So I know that La Jolla has a lot of different areas, little subsections, if you will. There's the village down by Prospect and the Cove, then there's where we are, the shores, there's Mount Soledad. Does real estate differentiate between any of these little subsections?
It does. You have, like, for example, the shores, you have people willing to pay a premium to be able to walk to the beach versus other areas like Mount Soledad where they're looking more for views and a little bit more privacy.
Let's get into you and your background.
Sure.
I know that you studied business before you became a real estate agent, and I also know that in the beginning of your real estate career, you worked alongside two real estate attorneys for 4 years, is that right?
Correct.
How has that shaped you as the agent that you are today?
So it was a really interesting time when I got into real estate. The market had just tanked. I did study international business in England. I was living in Korea at the time, and I owned a business there. And I said to myself, after several years, this is not what I'm passionate about. This is not what I want to do. So I literally sold the business, one-way ticket, moved to San Diego to pursue a dream job in real estate in a dream city. And I got my real estate license 2 months after the market tanked.
Wow.
So a lot of people said to me,
what are you doing?
What are you thinking? These are people, this is an area that you're not familiar with. This is a career you know nothing about. People who've been doing this for many years are giving up. So at that time I looked at sales and I said, well, there aren't less homes being sold. They're just different types of sales. Those were distressed properties, foreclosures. So I thought to myself, exactly, in short sales, I should align myself with the attorneys who are in the trenches working with the asset managers to facilitate these transactions. So that's when I approached 2 real estate attorneys, got my broker's license, became a broker with those 2 attorneys, and worked there for 4 years before stepping out on my own, opening my own brokerage.
And do you still access the knowledge that you gained then, now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So between working with 2 real estate attorneys and working in a down market, I knew every word of every contract, crossed every T, dotted every I, because in a down market, people ask questions. So it's really important that when somebody trusts you to facilitate this transaction, the biggest financial commitment in many of these people's lives, you have to know what you're doing. So I'm very, very strict on everything I do, no gray area, everything's very black and white.
Well, it's clearly no mistake that you're an expert in your field in the luxury market. I know that you have a listing that you're going to share with us today. Tell us about that.
I have a beautiful listing, literally walking distance from here, just south on the beach. We could literally go down to the sand and walk right up to it. That property is 8389 El Paseo Grande. It's a 4-bedroom, single level with an optional fifth. We've had it for the past 12 months on VRBO, Vacation Rental by Owner. We've grossed over $200,000, and that's only 45% occupied. So in the last 12 months that we've had this as a vacation rental, we've been pursuing the coastal development permit and the site development permit to get it fully approved to build a 2-story, 5,150 square foot home.
Wow.
We have that fully approved.
That's incredible
very, very
opportunity.
exciting.
Absolutely. Well, let's not wait. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
All right.
Ocean views abound from this well-appointed yet casual beach house just steps from the sand. Welcome to 8389 El Paseo Grande, a single-story 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,900 square foot home situated on a nearly 9,000 square foot corner lot. First, I'll take you on a tour of the home as it stands today. But be sure to stay tuned as I unveil the architectural renderings of the 2-story, 5,000 plus square foot home that we have coastal and site development permits for. The expansive kitchen was fully remodeled in 2012 with no detail overlooked. From the Wolf Range oven to the island with a capacity to seat 7, this kitchen is ideal for entertaining. This beach home boasts dual master suites, one privileged with panoramic, unobstructable ocean views, and the other with French door access and views of the serene spa. Vaulted ceilings and large ocean-facing windows couple perfectly to create an inviting yet relaxing atmosphere to share with guests or to simply come home to. Other features include a walk-in closet, rainhead shower, and separate jetted tub, a wide 2-car garage, and a detached optional bedroom that can be used as an art studio. This is an impressive home with a rare opportunity to expand. We have architectural renderings and permits approved to build a 5,150 square foot 2-story house with a private rooftop deck, media room, 3-car garage, and an interior open-air courtyard with a fireplace. Unbeatable location, rare expansion opportunity, and a lifestyle most only dream of. 8389 El Paseo Grande has it all. Call me at the number below to set up a private showing.
You just heard from real estate all-star Arlo Nugent about what's trending in the San Diego marketplace, what it means to have a luxurious lifestyle here in the community of La Jolla, and what sets him apart from the rest. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time.